Hi, this is Sherry. I'm going to tell you my testimony in 30 seconds. And so this is part of the challenge. This is called the disciple making skill, the 3 chairs. So what we do is we start with a small statement about your life before Christ. And it doesn't have to be very detailed because everybody knows what it's like to be a sinner. So for me, my statement is that I was a suicidal alcoholic and my life was very unmanageable. Then we move to the part in the second chair. What was my life? How did I meet Christ? So I went to a church service because at an AA meeting, a pediatrician who was beautiful, tall, blonde woman who liked my jewelry invited me to go to church with her. And I went because she had been, Mother Teresa had written her letter of recommendation to get into med school. And when I got to that church, I saw a lot of alcoholics in the congregation, and I thought that was very interesting. And then I heard the man up front preaching, and he was preaching the 12 steps. So I put that together, and I learned over time that this is the 12 steps of AA is the gospel. And that's how I got to know Christ. Now, the third part is, what is your life after Christ like? And for me, my life after Christ is to be of maximum service to God and others. So it's very easy. This is a disciple-making skill where you break your testimony into 3 parts. My life before Christ, very short. How I got to know Christ, a little bit longer, much more important. And how your life is transformed afterwards. So you see how simple that is? I hope that helped you. Now, there's one more thing that I want to read that's important, because when you spend time in the Word, God reveals things to you. And when I saw this challenge for McLean Bible, and I thought of the disciple-making skill about the 3 chairs, and I was in the Word this morning, it was confirmed that I should do this. And so I'm in John 15 this morning, in verse 25 through 27. So let me begin here. In 15:25 it says, "But this is so that the word written in their law might be fulfilled. They hated me without cause." And that was me. Before I got to know Christ, and I was a sinner, I hated Jesus. And it was without cause. I didn't even know who he was, but I was taught to hate him, and I did hate him. In 15:26 it says, "But when the Comforter comes, whom I will send to you from the Father, the Spirit of truth who comes from the Father, he will testify regarding me." So I was given comfort, and I was given truth, and that is how I got to know Christ. And it was true. It's just like this. The Comforter will come. And that's what happens when you give yourself to Christ. And then what will happen? In the end, it'll say in 27, "But you also will testify and be my witness." And that's what happened. Now my life is dedicated towards being of maximum service to God and others. And you will testify about this transformation of love, of peace, and hope. And everybody needs that, and everybody wants that. So I hope this helps somebody. Goodbye. Have a great day.